Hey buddies, it's your girl Aychristene, and today we are checking out My Crush Was Racist by Story. It's a Storytime animation by Thumin. Oh, that's such a cute name. The video is by is it Thumin? I love that. I love that. I saw the thumbnail and I was like, okay, this looks super cute. Like the OC looks really, really cute. So let me check this out. The title is not super cute. A racist crush is not cute. The image looks cute. So I was like, let me check this out, see what the story is about, and see what happened. What did they do? I'm a little nervous, but let's see. Link for this video is in the description box for you to check out, along with boom, 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 boom. Get your merch down below. Let's get started, yo. Into the video.
Guys, I'm back here with a different kind of video. After trying out animation for my last few videos, I wanted to also dip my fingers into the Storytime animation pool. So that's why I'm here
it tabs,
with a very happy story of how my crush was racist.
Happy story about this? Okay.
So exciting. So for you guys who don't follow me on Instagram, y'all probably didn't know that I'm a black girl living in Finland. My family immigrated to Finland because of conflict in our home country. Because of this, I've done all my education here, from kindergarten to my current studies. This specific story takes place in middle school. I was in 8th grade when all this happened. Because Finland is such a homogeneous country, there were barely any foreigners here when I was growing up. I was the only black person in my school. This led to many awkward situations and ultimately to bullying.
She's gorgeous. Your art style is gorgeous, and I love the natural little puffs. And you got the wispies and baby hair, girl. You was beautiful. Don't let these people tell you otherwise. I want to see what this guy said.
This led to many awkward.
Okay, huh? But you look like Obama. Are you related to him? If you shower, does your muddy skin wash off? Poop face? Do you want to see if your face bleeds? Because I'll help you find out, son. I will gladly help you find out if your face bleeds. Talking about you. If you shower, does the muddy skin? If I cut you, will you bleed? How about we find that out? We can find out right now, boo boo. We can. Bye boo bye. Don't get me started. Whew, this get me a little
situations and ultimately to bullying.
Warm.
But that's a different story for another time. So our school consisted of 3 different buildings that were next to each other. For example, we would have history class in building A, health class in building B, and math class in building C.
My school was like that too.
So all of this really happened in building C because after our math class, my crush would have some other class in the same classroom as I did. So every time our class would end, I would leave the classroom, bump into my crush who was waiting for his class to start after us, and that's how I saw him basically and fell in love. If you can call it falling love in the first place. Either way, one day after leaving math class, I happened to bump into my crush, who we're gonna call SK. We locked eyes and he smiled at me, which in my brain meant that he probably loves me now, and I was completely head over heels.
I love the honesty. Just like, he smiled at me, which means he probably loves me now. And that's how I remember crushes being like that. I was an intense crusher, like what they call boy crazy. I was a super intense crusher, and I kind of thought like that. He smiled at me. We're gonna get married. He wants me to have his babies. That's how our life. He is going to be my husband when we get older. Not like right now. I'm not talking about let's make babies now, but in the future, because of one smile. That's how I used to be too. I
know that sounds dumb, but I was kind of dumb back then, so already it's not
you
really
were
surprise. From that day on, I used to look forward to those boring math classes only so I could get a glimpse of this guy when my classes would end. This went on for 2 weeks. I think a week or 2 at least, and we would lock eyes every time I left the math class. I was convinced that he liked me, because why else would he stare at me so often? Although a lot of people did stare at me, so maybe I'm just selective. But either way, I don't know. He just looked at me with those beautiful hazel eyes. After a while, my friend, who we're gonna call Jay for this video, told me to confess to him already. Why don't you just tell him you like him? You've been talking about him for weeks. I can't do that. I'm too shy and I'd probably just freeze up. You don't have to talk to him directly.
I like how other countries call it
mean?
confessing.
I got his email for you. Just send him a message. Really? Should I do that? Yes, you should. If you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna send him an email. You know what? Let me try
I should make a video
Guys,
of the crazy things I've done for crushes.
At this point, you're judging me for these horrible voiceovers. Don't.
No,
okay?
I'm not.
I got no friends to do voiceovers with me. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta, try my best. Okay, so just work.
I'll do your
voiceovers.
Okay? Don't worry.
Don't judge me. Let's continue.
No judgment.
And so after getting home that day, I was so nervous. I went to the family computer and opened up my mail, and I wrote this elaborate confession that went like, "Hi, I like your smile, and I think you're cool. Wanna be friends? P.S. I think you're cute. With love, Thumin." My name was very infamous at school because of some incidents that I won't go over here too much. But yeah, let's just say that I was like Harry Potter, except that I was not infamous for having a lightning scar, but because I was black. The only black. So I was pretty sure he would know who I was. After sending,
but I love how she was like, she feels like she's like Harry Potter, because she's infamous, but she was gorgeous. Look at this. Look at this gorgeous.
For having a lightning scar, but because.
Look at this. Okay, I love Harry Potter. I like the love I have for Harry Potter is deeply ingrained. Okay, I have sneakers that I haven't even worn. I bought a couple pairs of the Harry Potter sneakers. Actually, I turned around like as if there's a green screen behind me. Y'all can't see it. I will later go behind the green screen and look at my collector edition shoes because I don't think I got the Gryffindor ones. That's the ones I wanted to get. I have the golden. It's gold. They're golden black. My mind is like the golden snitch sneakers from Vans. But that's how much I love Harry Potter. My point is, she is gorgeous. Like when you go from this to this, it's like glow up, gorgeous.
I was black, the only black. So I was pretty sure he would know who I was. So after sending that mail, I felt relieved for about 1 minute and then regretful for the next 24 hours. Until next day came around. I hoped against hope that he would not open my mail. And by the time math class came around, I was sure he didn't because I never got an email back. But there was always that possibility, so I don't know. I was a little bit nervous. I feel like you always hope that they didn't see it until everybody else went out of the classroom, and then finally I started to head out. Immediately, I saw him standing there looking at me, and we locked eyes. I looked down out of shyness and slowly walked past him, and I was kind of hoping he would maybe call out my name and be like, "Girl, let's be friends," or something. I don't know. I was hoping something positive. I had high hopes. Okay. As I was walking past him, he loudly said this to his friends. "That's the nigger that likes me." What? That's disgusting. I know, right? Ew. Ugh, I'm gonna puke. I will never forget that moment.
You know why I'm laughing? I'm laughing because you know what's in my mind? You know that gif of Elmo laughing maniacally and this fire's just burning around him? He's just like, ha 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 ha. That's where I went. Burn it down! Burn the school down! Burn it down! Everybody's gotta go. That's like instantly where I was when she said that, and my face dropped. In my mind was literally that gif, that meme of Elmo laughing maniacally at a fire that Elmo started that fire. That's not a fire he found or that someone told him was a fire. And it's like, oh, fires are funny. No, he started that fire and there is no one else left from whatever he did to cause that fire, and he's laughing maniacally. That is what I was thinking about when she said that line. Oh, man. There's so many other things I want to say, but they are demonetizable, okay? And I'm not trying to get demonetized, okay? What country she said she went to? I'm just kidding. Oh gosh. I feel like there's one thing to see a race that you have never seen before, a color of skin you've never seen before, and like in Japan, I would me and my husband had a phase where we would watch like black people who went to Japan and then tell their stories about the things that they've, experienced over there. And since Japan is like a country from like the ages, right? It's a normal thing for them to not see a lot of black people there, and that's understandable. So one of the stories is that somebody touched them to see if the brown comes off, because it's not something they're used to, and I can be understanding to that, right? That they did this. They didn't say anything mean. They didn't say anything rude. They're just like looking because they're not sure, and it's not something they've experienced. Okay, I'll feel uncomfortable, but you weren't being rude or mean. You're just trying to understand. All right. But this right here, this, nah, it's not some misunderstanding. You straight up, everything I want to say. I'll say this politely. You want to have someone take one of those vaulting poles, stick it up your, okay, and have it come out of your mouth and your eyes, because that's what you deserve, sir. And worse, fire. Okay. Let's just continue.
My heart that was beating so fast before, out of excitement, fell right into the pit of my stomach. I was paralyzed with shock. I couldn't believe what he said. I couldn't believe what I heard. Out.
Woke up with bodies around.
My eyes started to tear up, and I forced my body to move forward. I felt like puking right then and there, but I also was determined not to let them see that I had heard what they said.
Want them to see
I
that
ran
you're
into
crying,
the basement of Building A, hoping nobody would come down there. I cried so much that day. I was so disappointed, not only because I was rejected, but because of how he did it. Did he lock eyes with me all those weeks because he was disgusted that I'm black? Did he talk about me like that all the time?
Yeah,
Does he hate me
when he thought she didn't
skin color?
hear.
Why? I can't control that.
That's stupid.
What's wrong with
that
being
people
me?
are like that?
What did I do to deserve this? What's wrong with being black?
You did nothing, baby.
Why
There's
am
nothing wrong.
The disgusting one. I had all those emotions going through my mind, and Jay came down to the basement looking for me. She saw me crying there and asked me what had happened. I told her, of course, but she didn't really react. So yeah, this story doesn't really have a happy ending. That happened.
You need to get rid of that friend.
I just had to get over it. I couldn't just sit there and cry about it for weeks. This guy never really talked to me ever again. And I don't really know how to end this story. If you guys have any embarrassing or stories like this, or something similar where your crush, crushes you, like the name suggests, let me know down in the comments. If you're new to this channel, please comment, like, subscribe, and stick around till the next video. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for watching this video. I really love you, and I'll see you guys next time.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I just want to hug her. People can be horrible, and I hate it. I hate it. I won't say more murderous things about that person and what they said and what they did. It sucks that, she has that dual rejection. First there's the layer of being rejected, which as a kid, if you've had a crush on anybody and they reject you, it's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. But then on top of that, to find out that it's a race thing is another level. And then the deeper thought of like all those times he would look at me, it wasn't because he liked me or he loved me. It was because he was disgusted by my skin. He should burn. That's my thought. I mean, and then you tell your okay, this is how you need to know. And I'm going to tell you this as an adult, something I wish I knew when I was younger, of knowing a true friend. I feel like when you're young, you waste so much time with people who do not deserve your time. And then when you get older, I think it just makes things harder for you. I think it it doesn't, it's like a torturous thing when you have people around you that don't deserve to be around you. And that friend is one. When you tell your friend some ish like that and she just has no reaction, not like she's shocked, like, oh my, clutch the pearls, he said what? It's more like, okay. No, bruh, deuces, bye to you, goodbye to you. That's the nicest way to say the things that I want to say to that friend too, because that's, you ain't gonna say some ish like that, and bruh, relax. You're supposed to rest. This is quarantine. Rest. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. There is no misunderstanding onto how I feel about this. There's none at all. If you didn't get it, rewatch the video. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And I want more so, because obviously what he did was disgusting. And I don't need everybody talking about how disgusting he was. But I want you guys to say, if you were her friend, how would you have helped her? How would you have reacted? How would you have comforted her during hearing something like this happening, has happened? How would you have helped her? That's what I want to see. Comforting stories that if you were her friend, how you would have been a better friend than the friend she had. But let me know your thoughts down below. If you like the video, check out the link in the description box below to support Thumin. If you like this video, hug the life of that like button. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.